वहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओम नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। Hari Om, salutations to all. So the Ardhanarishwara stotram, we continue. I had told you that I will share the form that Taponji Maharaj used to use and which is still there in the Kutia at Uttarkashi. So this is the form. This is the altar at Uttarkashi in Tapon Kutir, and this is the form. Left side is Bhagwan Shiva, right side is Mother Parvati, and this you see here the earrings and the braid and all that. This is the third eye which is shared, and here closer if we see on the nose there will be a small ring. There's another photo which is a little more better in resolution. This. So see this, here there's a kundal, here there's a different type of earring. This the third eye, then there's a kumkum, is the nose ring on this side. So this is at the Tapon Kutir, Ardhanarishwara Bhagwan. Now we come to the third verse. So here is the third verse. Chanat Kvanat Kankananupurayai Padabjarajat Paninupuraya Hemangadayai Bhujagangadaya Namah Shivayai Cha Namah Shivaya. So what does this say? So Janat Kvanat, jingling, producing that musical sound of the kankana, of the bracelet which is worn on the hand, and nupura. Nupura is the anklets. Here the translation is very broadly, very general. To her who has tinkling pretty anklets. Bracelet also we have to add because kankana and nupura both are there. So Jhanat Kvanat Kankana Nopurayai. So Mother Parvati has anklets on her feet and bracelets on her hand, and they make sound, tingling sound, tinkling sound. Then Bhagwan Shiva, Padabja Rajat Paninopuraya, and Bhagwan Shiva is having a snake coiled around his ankle. Hemangadaya Bhujagangadaya. So Hema Angada. So what is Angada here? The armlet, what is worn here. So Hemangada. So golden armlet is worn by Mother Parvati. And Bhujagangadaya. And what does Bhagavan Shiva wear on the right arm? So many places in the form we have been seeing Rudrakshamala, but many places you will also see the snake. Snake will be there on Bhagwan's right arm. Sometimes you will see snake in the earlobes also, snake on the neck, snake on the arm, snake on the wrist, snake on the ankles. And sometimes snake on the jata also. So Hemangadaye, she has golden armlets and Bhagwan has the snake in the armlet. Namah Shivaya Icha Namah Shivaya. Salutations to Bhagwan, Mother Parvati and Bhagwan Shiva. So this is a simple meaning. What is the deeper significance here now? So one is that ornaments, golden bracelets, armlet, anklet, they all signify beauty, then auspiciousness, and gold also symbolic of prosperity. And so she is Shakti. She is a symbol of all these aspects. And these will produce sound. Jhanat, Vanat, that is symbolic of the sound that they will produce. And the snake that Bhagavan is wearing, no sound. And it is moving, meaning it is live. These are inert substances. Snake is a live thing. And everywhere, you just imagine. Snake here, snake here, snake here, snake here, snake on the anklet. And they are not always still. They can keep moving. They won't produce any sound. Sometimes they may, if they have to hiss, etc., but otherwise no sound. What is the snake symbolic of? Different symbolism. Yesterday also we saw Nagapanchami. Snake is symbolic of our own mind. And Gurudev, one clip I will share. In the Shiva Pradakshama stotram, Gurudev says about the snake, where he says that the hood of the snake with Bhagwan Shiva, the hood is facing outside. That snake, which otherwise is a poisonous snake, the hood is facing outside. In our case, the hood is facing inside and biting us only. In Bhagwan Shiva's case, the hood is not only facing outside, it is not biting any people. So the symbol of the mind which has been mastered. That is one symbolism of the snake. Second symbolism of the snake also is, snake is compared to the senses. So when it is in the ears, when it is here, when it is on the head, on the armlet, on the anklet, it is symbolic of the 10 senses. And all these 10 senses they are dynamic, but Bhagavan has restrained all of them. So one side is engagement in beauty, ornamentation, wealth, prosperity. On the other side is self-control, sense control. So that is one contradiction, yet complementing each other. So that is one symbolism. Second symbolism also is, there is fear associated with snake. Snake is symbol, Bhagavan has snakes everywhere, meaning absolute fearless. That is the true ornament of especially one who is walking the path of realization. One of the satsangs we discussed, Vairagyameva abhayam. Vairagya brings abhayam, fearlessness. And that is the state which the Jivan Mukta also realizes. In the Upanishad it is said, Abhaya Pratishtham Bindate. That person is established in fearlessness, because all source of fear is this small I. Attachment causes fear. Bhagavan says in the Gita, Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. One who has gone beyond attachment goes beyond Bhaya and Krodha, fear and anger. Whatever I'm attached to, I'm scared of losing that. So I will become protective, possessive. And then if I want something that I'm very attached to, which I don't have, and I don't get it because of some obstacle, then I have anger towards that. So towards what I have, I am having the fear of losing, so there is possessiveness. And because of possessiveness, there's fear of losing. Both go complementing each other. Fear and anger support, fear and attachment support each other. Same way, anger. What I don't have, and I see that there is some obstacle between me and the desire, anger. So the snakes are symbolic of detachment and fearlessness. No fear at all in that mind. When one has wealth, power, prosperity, sometimes there is a fear of losing that. Shankaracharya says, Artham anartham bhavaya nityam nasti tata sukhalesha satyam. Putradapi dhana bhajam bhitihi sarvatraisha vihita ritihi. He says the seeker should contemplate that artham anartham. Wealth is calamitous. It has its functional value, no doubt, utility value, but beyond that, nothing. So many people have been killed by their own sons, their own family. So many people fight with their own family members for wealth. Puja Guruji, he says that the love of wealth has made the wealth of love disappear from our life. So left side is ornaments, anklets made of gold, bracelets all made of gold. So prosperity is there, no doubt, but there is detachment. And that prosperity is such which is not calamitous because it is not binding her. It is only her ornament. Wealth can be used by us. If we get used by wealth, then we are in trouble. You know, Duryodhan says that. Sorry, not Duryodhan. Bhishma says that. When Yudhishthir asks Bhishma that, Pitamaha, why did you choose to be with the Kauravas? We know that the oath he had taken, so he will be loyal to those who are on the throne and he will not challenge anybody who is on the throne. He did not want the throne, or that oath he had taken. So he got the name Bhishma also, that he will live as a brahmachari. His children also will not be there who can challenge the throne. That is one reason. But one reason that he also mentioned specifically is Arthasya Purusho Dasaha Artho Daso na Kasyachit. He says that man has become the slave of wealth. Wealth is not slave of anyone. Wealth doesn't tell anybody that I belong to you and then remain attached to that person. Wealth goes. As per Prarabdha, when it is coming, it comes, it goes, it has to go, it will go. Wealth has no attachment. Wealth is not slave of anybody. But human being has become slave of wealth. So Mother Parvati represents all that power, wealth, prosperity, but no attachment to it, so it will never bind her. Same way one should have that. I have wealth, I am not a slave of wealth. I can use wealth when required for duties, for dharma, for charity, for helping somebody out of compassion. Wealth doesn't bind. And so left side is prosperity, which is balanced with detachment. Then wealth will not be binding. And that detachment is the true wealth. So this is the deeper meaning here. And one of the commentators has also said that Bhagavan has snakes. So he is called as Yogishwara. He is the one who has mastered the senses and the mind. And so he is Yogishwara. And he is also the symbol of complete fearlessness. And so here again we have the combination of artha and tyaga. Bhoga and tyaga, we can say, simpler to understand. Using artha, one will enjoy. Bhoga and tyaga, combination is there here. And our association with wealth. What should be our association? That is depicted by Ardhanarishwara Bhagavan. Here the ornaments, etc., they are symbolic not only of the prosperity, of the wealth, of the beauty, of glory and fame, but all forms of other enjoyments also. Because when there is artha, then there is kama. So Bhagavan indicates here that you enjoy, but don't violate dharma. Bhagavan Shiva is symbolic of anchoring in dharma, Yogeshwara. Mother Parvati is symbolic of the enjoyments, using wealth. How in the Gita Bhagavan says, Dharma aviruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshabha. I am that enjoyment which is not devoid of dharma. Staying within the bounds of dharma, enjoy with control. So use wealth, artha, with control. Don't be a slave of wealth and use that wealth to enjoy within the bounds of dharma. Swamiji, who decides dharma? Shastra. And our scriptures are giving, they give us the principles which you and I can adapt to our changing times. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is a flexible dharma, it is not fanatic. So, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vyavasthitau. In the Gita 16 chapter, Bhagavan says, you decide what is duty and what is not, what is to be done, what should not be done, based on the Shastra, time tested wisdom, eternal principles, which will help me to evolve from where I am to higher states, which prevents my fall. Because that is the meaning of Shastra. One meaning is Shasti iti Shastram, that which instructs. And second is Shasana Trayate. By its instructions, what does it do? It protects us. Protects us from what? Falling. Having got a human birth, I should rise to discover my divinity, not fall by attachments, ignorance, the six impurities of the mind. So this form is symbolic of enjoyment with dharma and using of prosperity and wealth without becoming a slave to it. And that is the anchoring. And finally, through that, what happens? One will purify the mind, rise above artha and kama, and realize the Shiva Tattva, absolute truth, pure consciousness. That is why one goes through the Grahastha ashram to get bhakti and vairagya, to get anchored in bhakti and vairagya, not to be attached to artha and kama. Grahastha ashram is only supposed to be 25 years to get out of this, sublimate this. Go through power, position, pleasure, prestige, everything, drop it. No attachment to it. See through it, know the limitations of it, then turn towards Bhagavan. So this is the beautiful meaning here. The sweet and the fearsome, the manifest and the transcendental, the playful Shakti and the detached Shiva. This is the beautiful combination. So we will do dhyan on this form of Bhagavan today. Sit erect, the head, the neck and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax the shoulders. Let your hands be in your lap, palms facing the sky. Let there be a gentle smile on your face. Come to a comfortable posture without any strain in any part of the body. Invoke gratitude in your heart. Thank Bhagwan for all the prosperity that you have in life, for all the enjoyments that you have in life. May we use these to rise above these. May we use these to serve others. So thank Bhagwan for whatever prosperity that you have. Feel the joy of contentment. There are so many who even struggle to make their ends meet. Bhagwan has blessed us with certain level of prosperity. The real wealth is the wealth of contentment and compassion. Suggest to the mind that for the next 30 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. For the next 30 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. I am alert, awake, and quiet. I am alert, awake, and quiet. For the next 30 minutes, I'm only a seeker, a devotee. My goal is self realization. For the next 30 minutes, I'm only a seeker, devotee, and my goal is self realization. Relax the body with some deep breathing, slow, steady, and deep breathing. As you take a deep breath, when we say she, you inhale and feel that the body is filled with light and energy. As we say va, you exhale, let go of any stress or strain. Feel that the light goes out through your feet and your hands. As you exhale, exhale all the air. She. 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 Continue to breathe at your own pace. If you have any health issues, any heart issues, don't retain the breath. Just simple deep inhalation and exhalation. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle with white light, which is bright and brilliant, radiant and divine. Invoke the auspicious form of your Sadguru if you have one. Otherwise, invoke the form of Bhagwan. Both are same. Feel that you are in front of your Sadguru with folded hands, seeking the blessings of the Sadguru. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bhagavan comes in the form of a guru to guide us back to the self. So thank your Sadguru. Be grateful. If you don't have a Sadguru, pray to Bhagavan to bring one in your life. Offer some flowers at the feet of the Sadguru. Do a pradakshina. Prostrate in front of the Sadguru. May the blessings of the Sadguru help us to live in detachment. Repose the form of the Sadguru back into your heart. Invoke the auspicious form of Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara. The left half of Bhagavan is the glorious form of Mother Parvati. She has a golden crown with precious stones, diamonds, pearls, red, blue, green, pearls, diamonds, precious stones. The mother has long black hair, which are very well groomed. She has kumkum on the forehead. She shares the third eye with Bhagwan. Her other eye is looking at us with love and compassion. Beautiful lotus-like eye. There's a nose ring. There's a gentle smile on her face. Golden earring. Gold necklaces around her neck. She is wearing clothes which are red and blue, having golden borders. She is sitting in Padmasana. There are golden armlet, bracelets, golden bangles on her wrists. With two left hands, she is holding lotus flowers. On her left side is the tiger, her Vahana. The right half of Bhagwan is Shiva with long black matted hair, the jata. There's a crescent moon on the jata, which is tied up with Rudraksha malas. There is bhasma on the forehead of Bhagwan, along with the third eye. His other eye looking at us with dharma and nyaya. There are earrings in his earlobes, a black and a green serpent around his neck. Wears Rudraksha malas on his chest up to the navel. There are snakes around his armlet. There are snakes as his armlet. on his wrist as well as on his ankle. Bhagwan wears the deer skin in the upper half of the body, wears an animal skin around the waist, the elephant skin, has tied it with a red cloth. He sits on a tiger skin in Padmasana. With one right hand, he is indicating the Jnana Mudra and blessing us. With the other right hand, he is holding the Trishul and a Damru. This is the auspicious form of Bhagwan Ardhanarishwara. Chanat Kvanat Kankananu Purayai Padabjarajat Aninu Puraya Hemangadayai Bhujagangadaya Namah Shivayai Cha Namah Shivaya Namah Shivayai Cha Namah Shivaya. Keeping this form in the mind, we will chant Om Ardhanarishwaraya Namaha 27 times. Om Ardhanarishwaraya Namaha. 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 Om Ardhanarishwar ओम अर्धनारीश्वराय नमः। Om Ardhanarishwaraya Namaha. 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 Continue mentally. Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara, may he bless us with prosperity as well as contentment. May we use wealth as a means and not make it the goal. May we use the wealth to serve others and may we always value the wealth of love much more than the wealth which is money. May we never be slaves to wealth. We may have ambition to achieve more wealth, but let it be through dharmic ways. The true wealth is the wealth of devotion and dispassion, bhakti and vairagya. May we never compromise with our sadhana to earn wealth. Anchored in sadhana, may we attain greater prosperity. May the Divine Mother bless us with the wealth of sixfold values and virtues. Mind control, Shama, sense control, Dhamma, ability to withdraw, Uparama, forbearance, Titiksha, faith, Shraddha, absorption of the mind, Samadhanam. May these sixfold values adorn our mind and may Bhagavan Shiva bless us with the wealth of self-knowledge. May there be anchoring in dispassion, in control of the senses and the mind. May we enjoy in life, but within dharmic means. And may that enjoyment be sattvic, may pleasure never become the goal of our life. Only self-realization is the goal. Our true nature is beyond artha, kama, dharma, and moksha. When we attain artha and kama with dharma, we rise above it. And we realize Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. I am pure consciousness, blissful and most auspicious. May we use the wealth to attain punya, which brings satsang and helps us to attain realization. May we revel in the bliss of absolute truth, of Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. On the right side of Bhagavan, Shiva is the bull, Nandi, symbolic of Dharma, and Bhagavan rides on Nandi, symbolic of moksha. Offer some flowers to Bhagavan Ardhanarishwara. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Prostrate in front of Bhagavan. Feel that the left and right hands of the Divine Mother and Bhagavan Shiva are on your head. Feel that the grace and blessings of Shiva and Shakti pervade your entire being. Repose the form back into your heart along with the light. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for the well-being of everyone. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhave. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rub your palms, place them on the face, gently open your eyes. Hari Om. If there are any questions, we will take them. Okay, no questions. Thank you. Hari Om.